Everyone, okay. Oh, here I am. Another day, another dollar. It's Friday, which means that I'm shaking the camera. It means that I have been filming for a whole week. What's happening? I'm just working, just same thing, different day. Same shit, different day, right? I feel like I slept really well today. I don't know. We'll see. The night will prove that, right? How tired I get tonight. I managed to go home and go to bed and sleep well. I think I didn't want to get out of bed, that's for sure. But just because, and I love my job, right? I always tell people I love my job, but just because I love my job doesn't mean I'm bouncing out of bed, right? That's not a thing, not for me. And also people tell you, oh, if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. That is the most bullshit lie I have ever heard. If you love your job, you work harder than people who fucking hate their job. Sorry, language, but it's the truth, right? Like, people who hate their job, little slackers, most of them, right? And people who love their job and put all that they have into it, they work so hard. So that's such a lie. I told my nephew that when he was graduating high school. I was like, listen, this whole shit about love what you do and you'll never work a day in your life is a bold-faced lie. And if you love what you do, you're probably going to work really hard every single day that you're there. And sometimes it's going to suck just like it would if you hated your job, right? Nursing is hard, right? It is so hard. It's hard and I love it. I can only imagine what it's like if you hate it, right? So if you're out there going to nursing school or contemplating going to nursing school, or you're in nursing, I already said that, in nursing school, and you hate it, stop now. Stop while you're ahead. Find something else because it ain't gonna get any better once you get out into the field. Also, a little advice for nurses. I'm just rambling, I got time to kill on my way to work. Also, a little bit of advice for nurses. Those of you that are being told you need to go do your time in med surg before you go to ICU. You need to go do your time in med surg before you go to ED. Don't listen to those people. Don't listen to them. Not unless you feel in your heart that that's what you need to do, right? Because people told me that. I thought from a very young age, I always knew I wanted to be a nurse, but I thought I wanted to be a labor and delivery nurse. Then I had my labor and delivery clinicals. Oh boy, that was boring as hell for me, right? And maybe it was just a bad day in labor and delivery, and that was God's way of being like, Christen, this is not for you. And my first clinical experience in the ICU was on the unit I work on now, and I fell in love with it. I came home and I was like, that's the best day ever. It was super exciting, and it was just a great day. And I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to be an ICU nurse. The reason I like ICU is because you are responsible for everything from the door to the back of the room. In that room, you're responsible for everything. And you can give such detailed care to your patient because you have two patients, right? And that's the whole point of the ICU, is that you only have two patients. You can watch them a lot closer than you normally could. And I love it. I love that I can get up in there and take care of the patients and get to know the patient, get to know the family, and just know that they're receiving the best care, because I know when everything was done and how everything was done because I did it, right? That's the best part of the ICU. I made it. I'm almost late, but I made it to work. So yeah, I will catch you guys on the flip side in the morning. Good morning. It is 9:30 in the morning. I am running late as per usual. Same shit, different day around here. So I'm running late from work. I need to get home. I need to pick Sarah up, and we gotta go. We gotta hustle to the open house. We're gonna go look at a wedding venue this morning. I'm super excited about this wedding venue. I have high hopes for it. It is fairly affordable. The pictures online are super cute. It's very much our aesthetic, and I'm just excited about it. We were gonna go to the bridal open house or the expos today, like the Arizona Bridal Expo is today in Phoenix. I don't think we're gonna go. Like, we just don't think it'll be a good time for us. I know a lot of people get a lot of shit done at bridal expos, but number one, we don't have money. We would just be looking for stuff. And so a lot of people actually go money prepared, ready to do their deposits and stuff. And that's just not the case for us today. We would just be going to look and get an idea and get business cards and stuff like that. And when it comes down to it, we have a lot of our stuff already picked out, right? We know who's going to be our photographers. I know who's probably going to do my hair. We already have our dresses picked out. We bought our dresses years ago. They're still good. They still fit, all that good stuff. But I have a good idea as to what kind of catering I want and who I want to cater. And the venue, if it works out, provides the minister. It's just, we don't need a whole lot. And it's just going to be a little small wedding, so we don't need a whole lot of DJ. I mean, we might have a DJ, I don't know. But anyways, any hoozle. So we just don't really feel like the Arizona Bridal Expo that will benefit from that. So I'm rushing home to pick Sarah up. The bridal open house, the venue is done as of 10:30. It's 9 to 10:30 every Saturday morning, which is weird hours for an open house. I have really high hopes for this venue. Super excited about it. So I'm going to be really disappointed if it doesn't work out the way it's supposed to. Or not the way it's supposed to, but the way I want it to. I want to like it. I want Sarah to like it. And they already have our date open. And I think the deposit is fairly inexpensive. So anyways, it was a good night at work last night. I worked 4 in a row. I worked 3 at my regular job. I worked 1 at my side hustle at the beginning of my week. Today is Saturday, March 7th. So I've been working. I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. That's what I worked. It's been a long time since I've worked 4 in a row. I haven't done that in a while, so it kind of feels, whatever. I'm tired. So I gotta go. I'm here. I gotta pick up Sarah. Bye. It is morning time. It is 10:30. I've had my coffee. I'm officially human again. Last time I talked to you, sorry, Sarah's over in the corner making comments. Last time I talked to you, I was saying goodbye. That I need to pick up Sarah because I was running late. Gotta move the camera because she's running through the house trying to get ready for work. We went to check out the venue, and we liked it. We really liked what we saw. It's in our budget. And so we said yes. We said yes to the venue. We said yes to the dress like 4 years ago, so you can't see that moment. Anyways, let's see. Let's turn on the camera again. Just trying to avoid Sarah getting ready for work because she's half dressed. Yeah, so anyway, so we emailed them. They said they're taking a family day today. It's a small, locally owned business, which is part of why we like it, right? Because it's not owned by some huge wedding corporation that charges a $5,000 minimum. Although we probably will still end up spending $5,000. So we're excited. We're moving along with the wedding planning. Finally, we've been engaged for 5 years this August. So finally, we're moving along with the wedding plans. Right after that, we went to Chipotle to eat and went to Barnes & Noble. Hi, Weasley. Hi. Hi, Weasel. Hi. You saying hi? You saying hi? Hi, Weasley. Hi, baby. It's Weasley. I don't know if I've introduced him to you guys. Hi. Anyways, so, and then we ended up coming home. I passed out for about 30 to 45 minutes. Somewhere in there, I took Sarah to the Goodwill because yesterday was half off day. And she got this lovely hutch that's right behind me. I don't know if you can see it. And she got it for like $15. So then we had to go rent a truck from Home Depot because we had to go pick it up, right? And we don't have a truck. So we went and rented a truck from Home Depot after I slept for 30 minutes. And then we came home. I ate a burrito because I was tired and didn't care. I just wanted some food. And then I passed out. And I think I slept for like 14 hours. And it was amazing. I didn't wake up until Duke was hacking in my face this morning at 9:30 trying to get up a hairball or whatever he was hacking for. So what's on the agenda for today? Cleaning. It's always on the agenda on my first like official day off where I don't need to sleep or anything. And then I want to start editing last week's vlogs and get those uploaded. And thanks for sticking around for my rambly little what am I doing today message. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. The house is not perfect by any means. However, with yesterday, yesterday was my first official day off, but today is like the day off that I can spend at home. So I don't really feel like freaking deep cleaning, right? So the kitchen is better than it was. There's still dishes to be done. I'm not going to hand wash them if I don't have to. There's like a number of things I need to hand wash because Sarah likes to torture me and buy things that are hand wash only. So it's okay though. I love her and I accept that about her. So anyways, still got some dishes I need to hand wash. And there's still like a half a load that can go in the dishwasher. But I got the living room semi straightened up, right? I'll show you that. I know you didn't see like the before because all you could really see was the back of the couch, but it is semi straightened up. Right? There's not pillows and blankets everywhere. There's not planner supplies everywhere, so I call that a win. There's still some things out of order, but whatever. This house is not a quote-unquote YouTube perfect house by any means because we freaking live in it, and I'm going to continue to live in it. So these books, you've already seen this one. I got this one in earlier this week, last week, however you want to call it. I was so excited. Okay, so we went to Barnes & Noble yesterday after we picked a venue. We were super excited. We wanted to go look at like
wedding magazines, and you know, we really should have gone to like Fry's, which is the local grocery store. We really should have gone to like Fry's to look at magazines because we probably would have walked out with a lot less things. So Barnes & Noble for us is kind of like Target. You walk in wanting one thing and you walk out with like 7 things you didn't know you needed. So I did find this though. This is on clearance for $10. I don't know how much it normally retails for. Oh look, there's cat hair on the back of it already. So this is a Martha Stewart Ideas and Inspiration Weddings, Ideas and Inspiration book. And while it's probably much more than I'm going to need for our quaint little ceremony and reception, it gives you a good starting point, right? At least it gives me something to reference because, like most brides, I've never done this before, right? So it's all brand new to me and Sarah. So still a little snotty today. Sorry about that. I found this. I put this on my to be read list like 2016, right? That was like 4 years ago. And then I just never downloaded it on Audible. I never made it a priority. And then yesterday, Barnes & Noble was having a sale. Buy one, get one half off. So I got this one. I'm super excited about it because I feel like I'm going to relate a lot to this book, Hillbilly Elegy, a memoir of a family and culture in crisis. I'm from the South, so this guy, let me read this to you. Hillbilly Elegy is a passionate and personal analysis of a culture in crisis, that of poor white Americans. The disintegration of this group, a process that has been slowly occurring now for more than 40 years, has been reported with growing frequency and alarm, but has never before been written about as searingly from the inside. In Hillbilly Elegy, J.D. Vance tells the true story of what a social, regional, and class decline feels like when you are born with it hanging around your neck. So I feel like I grew up in the poor South. This guy grew up in the poor South. And by poor, I don't mean like poor, pitiful South. I mean like financially poor South. So there's that. Rule is buy one, get one half off. So I got this one half off. The Rules of Magic, Alice Hoffman. She's the author of Practical Magic. I have seen the movie Practical Magic. I have not read the book. I should probably read the book before I dive into this. So anyways, Find Your Magic. For the Owens family, love is a curse that began in the 1600s when Maria Owens was accused of witchery for loving the wrong man. Hundreds of years later, in 1960s, New York City, at the cusp of an ever-changing world, Susanna Owens knows that her 3 children are dangerously unique. So we shall see. Maybe I'll read this one first. Maybe I'll read the other one first.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, I woke up, I looked at the clock, and I was like, it's 8:30. I gotta get up because God and Glam goes live at 9:30, and this is the first one we've done since Lisa Marie has moved. So it's like been on pause for a week. And then I open up my computer and I open up YouTube and it's like live now. And I'm like, live now? What do you mean it's not 9:30? Oh, crap. Time changed. Therefore, it's 8:30 in the morning, just like it is Pacific time, because we are aligned back with Pacific time now, because Arizona does not change time. California does. So, goody goody gumdrops. I missed the live, so I will try to catch the replay as soon as that's posted. I woke up very snotty and sneezy this morning, and my back is killing me, and I think it's because I sat in this uncomfortable chair all freaking night. I was trying to get the vlogs edited. I got so frustrated I stopped, and I was over it. So anyways, today I want to do a lot of laundry and get these vlogs edited and uploaded. I hope everyone's having a great day. So I'm editing the vlog, and my poor old Mac. I got my Mac back in 2012. So it's a feeling it. I'm working it hard. It's overheating. So I'm gonna give it a break, and I'm gonna take some time, 30 minutes, and read a little bit of my Paper and Glam Book Club March read. While the doggos chill outside. Poopsie. Dodo. It's really nice out today. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 56 degrees.
69 degrees outside. It's such a beautiful day. Oh, such a nice day. Let's see why the dogs wants to come out here. Maybe I'll bring my book out here too. It's nice and warm too. I'm freezing inside. I've done nothing all day but record, and you'll have to pardon the sound of the, or not record, edit. You'll have to pardon the sound of the fan in the background because that's what's keeping my computer from overheating. It's doing a really good job too. My poor computer is like a late 2012 Mac. Oh my god. Anyways, I severely underestimated this editing process and severely underestimated the learning curve to it, and I don't think I'll be using the stabilization mode on iMovie anymore because that thing takes forever, and that's what I'm still waiting on. So yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make myself some kale gnocchi from Trader Joe's. Love that stuff, and just like some spaghetti sauce. And I'm gonna wait for my boo to get home so I can spend some time with her. And hopefully this last week's vlog series, it's already Monday and it starts on Friday, right? Hopefully last week's vlog series will be done shortly. And I can get it posted. My podcast is finally up. I got that posted yesterday. That took longer than I thought too. I was making it way more difficult than it needed to be, which I'm sure I'm making this way more difficult than it needs to be too, but whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great Monday night. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It is 5:30 in the morning. I woke up at 5 for some ungodly reason. I am having my coffee and I'm doing some editing so that way when Sarah wakes up, we can spend the day together and I don't have anything to check off my list. So I hope you guys are having a great day. So last week's vlog is uploading. It's Tuesday. This week's almost over, but whatever. I'm giving it my best shot. I hope I'll be able to add music and stuff. Otherwise, some of it's gonna be quite boring, but we'll see. I'm new to this. Sarah is outside mowing the grass, being all domesticated and stuff, while I've been stuck to my computer. Let's see what she's up to. Hi, boo. Say hi. What, you got green hands?
I was picking boogers out of an ogre's nose.
Look at that. Look how beautiful it is, babe. No, you didn't scalp it. Those are just areas that, like,
I ran out
the
of
dogs
line.
have peed
The line
on.
shot out of the whacker.
Yeah.
Buy more line, but
Doodle, you like the grass? No.
mowed it twice, raked it twice.
Doodle
Look,
likes
it
to
looks
eat
good.
the grass, so he's probably mad that it's all cut.
But it really looks good.
It does look good. Look at how pretty. It's
Use
gonna
the
be
dog
so
food.
pretty for summer. Poopsy's jealous.
Hoopsie, you jealous? Come on. Go get him, Mama. Go get him.
Look at my wiggle doodle bug.
Duke, are you protecting the house?
I am protecting my mother and my sister. And taking in the smell of fresh cut grass.
It's a beautiful sight. My little flowers are fighting for survival. Duke keeps peeing on them and burning them. So if anybody's got any suggestions about how I can get those things to come back without looking so pitiful, let me know.
This is coming back. This is trying to come back.
Is it?
But this is all new.
Is he still peeing on it
'Cause
though?
look, that's the old. This is all new.
I know. It
This
is
is all
really.
new.
All the new stuff is pretty.
But look, like this is exactly what this one looks like, and then it bloomed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, look. See?
Okay.
It blooms. It's hardier than
You
you
haven't killed it all the way, Duke.
That one's never bloomed, but it's doing great.
It looks good though. Is he gone? It was just under here.
I can't see. No? In there?
No. He couldn't have gotten far. Oh no. Is he over there? Okay, I'm gonna put it right here, okay? He's what?
Got no fight in him.
Oh, poor baby. Is he in there?
Yep, there he is.
We're gonna get you to a safe place, okay?
Ready?
Yeah. Oh my god, I heard those dogs going crazy and I thought one of them had like eaten him. Okay, I don't even know if you can see me right now or what you can see. Oh, there you can see me a little bit when the lights are coming. Me and Sarah are on our way to this place called Desert Cry Wildlife Refuge. So basically, yesterday the dogs started sniffing in their little doghouse that they have out on the back patio. And I was like, why are they sniffing in there? Like they were acting like there was a bug or like a scorpion or something in there, right? And I don't do scorpions well at all. So I told Sarah, I was like, I need you to look at it when she woke up. I was like, I need you to look outside and see what's in there. And nothing was in there. She said, you said you couldn't find anything, right? Yeah, she didn't see anything in there. She took the pillow out that we have in there for him. She took the blanket out. Nothing in there. And then today, we were outside in the admiring Sarah's handiwork because she mowed the grass very nicely. It looks so good, and we're just out there like in the grass playing with the dogs and stuff. I don't remember what we were doing, but I was like, oh my God, there's a squirrel on the fence. Look at that squirrel. And then we noticed it wasn't really moving, like hardly at all. And so I called animal control. They said they only come out for like dogs and domesticated animals and things like that. So they gave us the number of this place called Desert Cry, and they want you to text them. So I texted them. By that time he was gone, and then the dog started sniffing in the doghouse again, and I was like, what the hell, Duke, leave it alone. Whatever's in there, leave it alone. We came inside and I was like, babe, you need to check that doghouse again. And sure enough, she was like, remember the squirrel we saw a while ago? He's in the freaking doghouse. I was like, son of a bitch. So we are now on our way to take a squirrel to a wildlife rescue center. Okay, so we named the squirrel Henrietta. She's a girl. She is a rock squirrel, and she's probably pregnant. So we're hoping she makes it. She said the person at the rescue said that she was ice cold, so I really hope she makes it. Poor little Henrietta. Whoa. I don't know what that was about. Anyways, me and Sarah are home. Henrietta is at the rescue. The rescue said that I could text for updates, so that's what we're gonna do. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Today is, I don't think I've filmed at all today. I tried to film earlier and I was just like, man, I don't have anything to say. Today is 6:03, Lord have mercy. Today is March 11th at 6:03 p.m. I'm on my way to work. Main gig, not side gig, although that happens on, today's Wednesday, so that happens on Saturday night. So, and then I think I have like a whopping 2 days off before it's another 4 in a row. Yes, I'm drinking out of a Christmas cup today because all the springy cups were in my car. So, and I need like a new, Starbucks needs to come out with like a spring to go cup. I need some new seasonal cups in my life. Anyways, Sarah was the cutest ever and set up. Okay, so I was trying to so in order to upload the video to YouTube, I had to download the video from the cloud, and I had to let that happen. So it took a minute. So I'm waiting for that to happen, and I was like, what are you doing? She's just like in and out, in and out, in and out. Like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm cleaning the garage. I was like, what? So I came out for work. So she was in there working while I was sleeping. And she created a little station there that has like a little hamper and a little hangy rack. Very technical terms, little hangy rack. And a space for my shoes so that I don't have to wear my nasty ass scrubs in the house. And I don't have to wear my nasty ass shoes in the house. That little station is her dream come true, because I don't think she realizes the amount of things that I'm exposed to at work. And I don't think coronavirus is what made her do it. I don't think that at all. However, probably didn't hurt. It probably helped the situation, like making a little station. Yeah, so yeah, she made my little station. It's so cute. Like, I don't deserve her. She does so much for me and our little family, and I just don't deserve it. She's so sweet and thoughtful and detail-oriented, and I wish I could be more like that. I try to be. I promise, baby, I try to be more detail-oriented. It's just not how my brain works. My brain does not work in the details, right? My brain is like big picture mode, unless I'm at work. My work brain is very much different than my home life brain, right? My work brain also has OCD. I wish my home life brain had OCD. That would be nice. Oh, that's great. President Trump suspends all travel to the U.S. I think I know some people who are abroad right now, so that'll be this coronavirus thing is interesting. Okay, so the last time I think I talked to you guys or filmed it all was when we were taking poor little Henrietta, which might be Henry, the squirrel, to the wildlife rescue. I texted her today, and he did not make it. It was maybe yesterday she was thinking it was a she, that it was a pregnant she, and then today texted me back and said it was he, and maybe she was just generalizing. I don't know. So the little baby squirrel did not make it. It was very sad. But, not baby. Well, it wasn't a baby squirrel, but the little tiny squirrel did not make it. So that's sad. But it was a nice little adventure for us yesterday. And I told Sarah, I was like, thanks for being the kind of person that at 7:30 at night will go and take a squirrel to the wildlife rescue with me. I love that about her. She makes me want to be a better person. She really does. She's an amazing individual. She has her quirks like we all do, and she gets on my nerves sometimes, just like I'm sure I get on her nerves, and she probably wants to smother me with a pillow on occasion. But man, she makes me want to be a better person. So, all right, I'm headed into work. I might check in again if I find anything else to rant about, but that's my last few days. I haven't, and today I just tried to get that vlog series. I tried to get that vlog episode uploaded, right? And I finally got it uploaded. So now I can edit it just a little bit more, like put some music in wherever I need to, and maybe add a title or something like that. I don't know. So maybe by the time I start next week's vlog, that vlog will be uploaded and ready to go. And I'll just have them on back order.
Made it to work, and I even made it earlier than I thought I would, so I call it a good day. I hope everybody else has a really good day. It's humid as hell, and it's weird because it's humid. It is 10:05 in the morning. I'm home. I worked last night. It was a decent night. Not gonna complain. I've got this little cuddle bug right here. Mr. Weasley. He's so cuddly. And I've got this little cuddle bug right here. Miss Sarah. She's so cuddly. Say hi to the camera, Sarah. She's like, no, you're lucky I'm not flipping you off. Oh, Weasley likes to stick his butt in your face. Oh.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever day it is for you. Today is Thursday, March 12th. I had to look because I never know what freaking day it is. We know that, right? According to Sarah, I have to drink every time I mention something like that. But man, this week's vlog, it feels pretty boring. But you know what? It is what it is. I like watching people's week in the life, day in the life, stuff like that, when it's legit real, not staged. I'm gonna film myself waking up in the morning with a full face of makeup and my hair done. That's not real. We all know that's not real. It's rainy today. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is a little rainy. It is it is overcast, of course, because it's rainy. Duh, Christen. What is on top of my mind today? Coronavirus. I think that's on the top of everybody's mind. I have a friend who is immunocompromised, and so she's been put on lockdown pretty much until this whole coronavirus thing gets handled, I guess. I don't even know. I don't know if this is a media frenzy and they're making it way worse than it needs to be. Number one, why do we need to buy so much toilet paper? Coronavirus does not make you poop your pants. I hate to tell you, but it doesn't. So I don't understand, like, the whole, like, toilet paper hoarding situation. I guess people just want to make sure they have something to wipe their butt with if they get quarantined. That's the only thing I can think of. If you hoard toilet paper, I'm not judging you. I just don't understand it. And I've refrained from saying anything about coronavirus because I am a nurse, and I feel like I don't want to, like, make the impression that I'm, like, giving advice or, like, I'm an expert, because I'm not, right? I'm not an expert by any means. So yeah, I don't know if this is like a media frenzy or if it's like legit and we should legit be worried about it. Or I don't know. I feel like it's like a lot. I feel like it's swine flu times 4, right? People freaked out about swine flu, but I don't remember like schools closing down or universities going to all online classes. And I've gotten emails. Oh my God, the emails I've gotten. I got an email from Sephora about how they're handling coronavirus. I got an email from my bank reminding me that I can bank from anywhere, including home, without having to like go in, right? So many. I think I've gotten an email from almost every single person I receive emails from, right? Spam or not, with the title COVID-19 or coronavirus or the novel coronavirus or whatever. I don't know. I could look back on this vlog and be like, man, I was totally misinformed and that was a legit thing to be worried about. People did worry about it for good reason. Or I could look back at this vlog and be like, yep, people were just freaking out for no reason. So I don't know. Only time will tell, right? I know I work in a petri dish of a place. I do my part when I get home to try to not spread any germs that I might have come in contact with throughout the night. I take my shoes off before I go in the house, that sort of stuff. I do what I can. I do my part. Sarah does her part. She was so cute. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the vlog or not, but even if I have, I'm going to mention it again. She made me a little station right outside the door in the garage. So right outside the door that goes into the house in the garage. I'll insert a picture here. And she made me a little station where I can put my shoes and I can put my dirty clothes, and the scorpions won't get to it because we have to worry about scorpions because we live in Arizona, right? But either way, I'm checking my shoes before I put them on every day. And I showed somebody at work last night and I was like, look, Sarah's so sweet. Look what she did for me. And then the respiratory therapist was like, yeah, dude, she just did that because she doesn't want you to infect her. It may look sweet, and Sarah was like, whatever. It's just like, I'm just doing my part, dang it. And she's doing her part. She's doing her part to help out, and I appreciate it. And it was very sweet. It's a very loving gesture. She loves on me like that a lot, and I that's part of what I love about her. So, what else? I can't really think of much else to talk about. It's just work around here. I'm trying to I still haven't got last week's vlog episode uploaded. Your girl's having issues. It is uploaded. I stand corrected. It is uploaded. However, it is unlisted because I still need to make changes to it because I didn't get it uploaded until right before had to work, and I'm working 4 in a row, so it's a struggle. The struggle is real. The podcast is up. The podcast, which talks about my YouTube channel and has a link to it in the show notes, is up. But my YouTube channel doesn't even have artwork on it. Like, doesn't even have like a banner across the top. I gotta fix that too. Maybe YouTube's just having a bad week. Paper and Glam, the God and Glam Bible study that I do every morning is also having issues. She just moved to Napa, and so we resumed on the 9th with her hotspot on her phone. And so that was jumping and buffering, and we expected it. It was a hotspot. It's not as strong as like a normal internet connection. And then she got her internet installed yesterday, and she was still having buffering issues. But I don't know. I think YouTube might just be having a week. And if you stick around long enough, you'll know that I'm kind of into astrology too. Not like hardcore, but like aware, I feel like. Yeah, aware is a good word. And we just ended a Mercury retrograde. I know I just lost like everybody who was watching. Hopefully not. We just ended a Mercury retrograde on March 10th. And sometimes the period after, like immediately after a retrograde, is a little bit more difficult than the retrograde itself. And Mercury is the communication planet. So a lot of communication things tend to be interrupted during that time. Like, next time you are having a hard time communicating with your partner, look it up. See if it's like Mercury's in retrograde, because I'm telling you what, I didn't start noticing it until I was with my ex, because my ex is a Gemini, and Gemini's ruling planet is Mercury. So let me tell you, during our retrograde, she was all kinds of effed up. Like, arguing, ignoring, she avoided like a pro. That's just what she did. But I digress. That's a whole podcast episode in itself. But that's when I first started noticing Mercury retrograde. And now every time Mercury's in retrograde, and it's not even so much like me and Sarah didn't even fight that much. We don't fight that much anymore. We used to fight like cats and dogs. Those first couple of years were rough, man, but I love her and I was willing to work through it, and so is she. And that's my definition of love, right? Is somebody who's willing to put in just as much work as you are, because love is hard. Relationships are hard. You have to choose every single day not to smother them with a pillow. And that's a hard decision some days. Love you, Sarah. Okay, so anyways, back to what I was talking about, tangent. Mercury retrograde. So I didn't even know Mercury was in retrograde until like the last 3 or 4 days of it. Which explains a lot why I was having issues getting that thing, uploaded, right? But, the video, that thing, that's what you call it. Now that we're in like the shadow period for retrograde, it seems to be worse. I don't know. But like, it tends to mess with like computers, because computers deal with communication a lot. It tends to mess with like all kinds of stuff. Just Google it. It sounds woo-woo, and what little bit of followers I have or subscribers I have, I probably just lost. I hope not, because right now the only 2 subscribers I have are Sarah and my mom, because I haven't uploaded a video that's public. So, yeah, I gotta get that out there. I was like, the other day I was like, I have 1 subscriber. Who the hell subscribed without me having any videos up? Sarah was like, that was me. I'm like, aw, she does support me. And then my mom subscribed this morning, and she was like, I'm listening to your podcast. It made me cry. She was so sweet. She's like, I miss you so much. That's my baby girl. She's so supportive. She's always been very supportive. And she was like, I'm checking out your YouTube channel now. And I was like, shit, I better not have any videos up there. It's supposed to be unlisted. She's like, no, you don't, but I subscribed anyways. Thanks, Mom. Thanks. I hope you're watching this and have a big smile on your face. A shout out to her. She also has a YouTube channel. She started hers before I ever started mine. She was way more ballsy than I was. I don't really think there's anything else that is on my mind other than tonight is night 2. I work tomorrow night also at my regular gig, and then I work my side gig on Saturday night, and then I think I'm off for like 2 or 3 days, and then I work another 4 in a row, and then I'm off for like 1 day, and then another 4 in a row, and then I'm off for like 2 days. Man, there's a couple weeks in there. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be real rough. But it's such a beautiful day today. I'll see if I can get some of the shots of the clouds. For most of you, you'll be like, whatever, it's a cloudy sky. We see cloudy skies all the time. But we're in Arizona. We don't see cloudy skies all the time. So we appreciate the cloudy skies when they happen. We appreciate the rain when it happens. And, you know, most people here don't even realize how to freaking drive in the rain when it happens, even if it's a drop. Which astounds me, because most people who live in Phoenix are not from Phoenix. So most people are from places where it rains, but they still act like they don't know how to drive. They've been here too long. That's the problem. Been here too long. I'll be so happy when the snowbirds are leaving. I don't know if you guys know what snowbirds are, because that was a new thing for me whenever I moved to Phoenix. I'm not talking about the little bird that comes out during the winter time either. I'm talking about retired folk from the north. And no, we're not in Game of Thrones. Retired folk from the north who decide they don't want to deal with the cold up north, so they come south for the winter, just like a snowbird. Traffic becomes so horrible in Phoenix during the winter time because the weather is great. We have fantastic weather. I think the coldest it got here was maybe like in the 40s this winter. It did not get cold hardly at all. So, I mean, and that's cold for me because I've been in Phoenix too long, but not too long. I love Phoenix. During the winter time, not only do we have to worry about school being back in session because we have ASU in town, right? And it may not seem like it's going to affect me living all the way out in the boonies. And I say boonies, whatever. I'm still in the Phoenix metropolitan area. It's just I'm a little further out because it's cheaper out there. Cheaper to buy a house, I mean. Anyways, I digress. Too many tangents. A lot of cold brew running through my system. Not enough, but a lot. So, not only do we have to deal with the schools being back in session, right? And so that's going to naturally make traffic thicker. Then you have to deal with all these dang snowbirds that come into town, and you start seeing plates from Minnesota. There's plates from Canada, North Dakota, like Michigan, like all kinds of places. And I've seen more from Canada this year than I have any other time. And I feel like because we live further out of the direct, I don't want to say where we live, but like because we live further out into the Phoenix metropolitan area than we used to, I feel like we're seeing more of them. I've seen so many plates from Canada. I didn't even know so many Canadians came down for the summertime or for the wintertime. It's ridiculous. However, something beautiful happens as the weather starts to warm up. The snowbirds go back home because it's no longer cold where they live the rest of the year, and it starts getting hot here, and they don't want to deal with the heat, so then they go home. Here's my thought process. Have you ever seen that meme where people are like, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best? That's how I feel about Phoenix. If you can't handle 118 degree heat, you don't deserve 60 degrees in January. Nope. That's how I feel. Probably how I'm going to feel when I'm old too, because I'll probably still live here when I'm old, right? Hopefully I still live here when I'm old. I like it here. But man, if you can't handle Phoenix at its worst, you don't deserve it at its best. You don't deserve 60 degrees in January if you can't handle 118 in July or August or whenever the hell it is. Just saying. rant over. I got to go to work. Have a good night, guys. Or good day, or good morning, or good middle of the night, whenever you're watching this. Bye.